In my mind, there are 6 big leadership competencies. The first is relationship building. And I think as you see these, you're going to think, oh yeah. And by the way, the reason competencies are important, if you're in the business of managing people or you're in the business of hiring people and interviewing people for jobs, you kind of want to know if they're competent at a skill. And so you start asking questions and you start looking at their past and integrating that into some experiential activities to see, oh, can they really do those competencies? Those are important. And likewise, when you're developing people for a talent or a job in leadership, for example, you really should think about it from a competency point of view. How do we get these basic competencies, or how do we continue to evolve and develop these competencies for our people? And so in my mind, relationship building is the first big one. The second big one is problem solving and decision making. They go hand in hand. Being able to take on a problem and make decisions in a timely manner, be able to solve those problems. These are skills that executives are looking for as they promote people through the ranks. Influence and skillful use of power. And believe me, if you're a person that works for a leader who doesn't have the ability to influence and use power in a skillful way, you suffer. And you're like, wow, I wish my leader had influence and skillful use of power. Because it makes a big difference in terms of the types of projects you get to do and the things you get to work on. And so having the ability to influence others, and leadership comes with power. And sometimes we don't like to use that word because it sounds a little dogmatic. But in reality, one of the roles of a leader is to use power in a way that moves things forward. And so skillfully using that power in an organization is an important competency. Being able to organize and plan, delegating, time management, all of those things fall into this as a very important leadership competency. But the one I picked today for us to talk about is communicating. And communicating a specific type of a thing. Leaders have to be great communicators. They have to be great communicators at the written level. They have to be great communicators at the oratory type of level. They have to be teachers. They have to be able to write. So there's a lot of ways that we communicate. And I want to focus on this idea of taking complex topics or taking a topic that we really want to get action around. How do we make people change, or how do we move this ball forward? And I want to use that and put that in this competency of communicating and talk to you about it.
Check us out at leaders247.com.